Hi, this is Hongshu from motioncircles.com. Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'll teach you the easiest and fastest way to achieve this animation in After Effects. You can download the working file in the description below. Feel free to take it and follow along. Let's get started. First, let's open After Effects and then create a composition. Let's navigate to this new composition. Click on it. Name this one Main Comp. Let's do 1080 by 1920. It's going to be a Instagram story size. Frame rate is 25 frames per second. Duration is 20 seconds. Click on OK. First of all, let's add in a background color. Go to Layer, New, Solid. Click on OK. Let's navigate to Effects and Presets. If you don't have it, go to Windows, Effects and Presets. Let's do a gradient ramp. Effects. Double click on the gradient ramp. This is going to be our background. Next thing, we need to create some circles. Let's just draw a perfect circle. Hold down Command and Shift. Make it smaller. Something like this, that works. Go to the Align tool, make sure it's aligned in the center of the composition. Now we need to duplicate this circle. Command D. Now I just need to add animation to the circles, but before we do that, I also want to, change the color of the circles. I already have a color palette. Let me bring in my color palette here. Now that I see this one, my circle might be too big, but that's not a problem because I can just go to select all of them and then hit S on the keyboard for scale. Let's change everything to 80%. Yeah, that looks pretty good. For these two, go to Fill, change it to purple. These two, go to Fill, change it to orange. These two, go to Fill, change it to this light purple, and then the center one is going to be this blue color. Now I just need to animate all these circles. So to do that, let's select the outer circle here. Hit P for position. Let's click the stopwatch for a keyframe. And this is going to be our beginning state of the animation. And then maybe go forward. Use Command Shift right arrow. 1, 2, 3, 30 frames. Now everything should be in the center. So the quick way to do that is I can just go to Align tool and then align to the composition. Make sure all these circles are in the center. All of a sudden we have an animation. It's like this. But the path of the animation is too linear, so I want to modify the path a little bit. Let's do something like this one. Click on the purple circle, and then we can draw a path like this. This is going to be our animation path for the purple circle. And then for the orange one, let's draw a path like this. And now if we see this animation path, they're all coming in a curving path like this. That's good. Now I just want to animate the center one to become a little bit bigger. Hit S on the keyboard. Scale property. When they come in, I want this one circle in the center to scale up a little bit, maybe something like this, to 115%. Testing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. First, let's open After Effects and then create a composition. Let's navigate to this new composition. Click on it. Name this one main comp. Let's do 1080 by 1920. It's going to be a Instagram story size. Frame rate is 25 frames per second. Frame rate is 25 frames per second. Duration is 20 seconds. Click on OK. First of all, let's add in a background color. Go to Layer, New, Solid. Let's do a dark blue. Next thing we need to do is let's select all the blobs, Command-Shift-C for making a composition. Blob. Then let's go to Effects and Presets. Let's get a Gaussian blur. And then let's change the blurriness to 30. Now let's get a simple choker. Double click and change the choke matte to 30. Now let's play the animation. You can see when these two blobs come together, we'll get this effect of them blending in with each other, like this. And this is the effect we're trying to get. That looks good. And then I need to add a wiggle effects on all of them. Wiggle position, let's go here. Let's add this wiggle amount to all of them, Command-C, and then select everything except for the center circle, Command-V. Yes, and then let's go back to the front here. This is what we get. So the next thing I want to do is add a glow effect. Go to this blob composition, Command-D, and then this one can be the glow. Let's add in another Gaussian blur. Move it on the side a little bit. Change the blurriness to 100%. And let's change the transparency to 25 or 45. Yeah, that's our glow effect. Let's pre-compose these two blob, Command-Shift-C, blob group. For this blob group, let's add in a layer style. Go to layer and then layer style. Let's add in a inner shadow. Let's go to the settings. Blending mode, let's choose normal. Yeah, something like that works. After we have this, let's go into layer, new, add a adjustment layer. This one can be the color layer. Let's go to the effects and presets and choose vibrance. Make sure we drag up the vibrance to maybe 60, and then saturation can be 15. Now we have a much saturated layer. So next thing we need to do is just to duplicate this block group, and then let's cut the two layers here. Option red square brackets. We can reverse the time for the first block group. Go to right click, time reverse layer, and then we can connect these two together. Now we'll have a full animation. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. We'll be publishing more videos like this every single week. Please leave me a like and consider subscribing. We also have a free exclusive community where motion designers and animators hang out and learn from each other. Click the link in the description to join our community. See you in the next one.